The story or the history of gospel obviously starts way back when first slaves were brought over from Africa. It was a means of communicating.
Gospel music has been, a deep part of my heritage in my life.
All of a sudden, the music became the biggest thing in my life, and I had to become a full-time gospel singer.
And as I sing gospel music, it goes out, and I actually have witnessed it transform people's lives.
If you're in such a dark and dismal place, you can put on a song that can inspire you and minister to your soul to really make you change your perspective on your outlook on life.
And bring people to the point of realization that they need help, and that help is in God.
It's about really having the inner fortitude to overcome anything that's presented in front of you, and doing that with the help of God.
It expresses the heart of God.
Gospel music is one of the most powerful and awe-inspiring music genres that there is.
Because when people will not listen to the gospel spoken, they are captured by the gospel that's sung.
I can describe the story in my own words. I'd say that it's a story about redemption, a story about somebody that's really struggling to find his own spiritual.
Get off of me, I hate you!
You see the character Boris plays of David, who, is raised in the church. He goes away. He gets into a life of fame, money, women, wealth, drugs, sex.
People sort of look at him like he was a deserter because he left the church to become a secular singer.
And he goes through a tragic event where his father is sick, and it brings him back home.
And I've been, praying that my son would come back into the church.
Maybe you ought to work with the choir while you're here.
Without you, what would we do? When will you answer? Children dying every day. The dreams have all been betrayed.
Working on the film, it's been great. I mean, this is my first film. I have always prayed to do something like this, but I didn't know it was so much work. Involved, so much waiting time, but things got to be perfect, but it's great. I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I would. Wait. Stop.
I play Rain, and she's the love interest of David.
No, okay. Hold on. So, is that how you operate? A few snide comments and you just vanish without a trace or name?
I guess every day that Cliff Powell's on the set, it's bound to be a funny day.
When you got God in your life, you don't have to be afraid of death. You know that?
Dad?
Yeah.
I don't know the lyrics.
This is such a timely film, and gospel music, of course, is always timely, because there are times in our lives when we do have to come back to what we know.
Every time you hear about scandal in the government, you don't stop paying taxes. And every time you hear about scandal in the school system, you don't say forget education. So because you might have a couple of things that happen that you don't particularly care for in the church, you shouldn't just abandon God.
It's important to tell that story now because there's so many lost. There's so many hopeless. There's so many discouraged. There's so many that need to understand the love of Christ.
So many times we try to be good to get to God, but that's almost like, having an illness and saying, well, let me get cured first before I go to the hospital.
My hope is that people will ultimately see the film and say, you know what, maybe I should just think about God and just my own spirituality, just my own lifestyle and what that means to me.